Okay, so welcome back to what will probably be either the final part or the second to last part of Virtua-On Mars. Anyway, we got all 7 diamond fragments. We're ready to go. So let's do this.
Unite the diamond fragments and open the gate of Tangram.
Warning. Warning.
The gate of Tangram is finally open. Mars's true objective was to destroy Diamond. Stopping Diamond meant recapturing Tangram and taking back our destiny.
Wow, things are real serious now.
I am Miss Plagener. I created Mars for this purpose.
Yeah, so our narrator slash commander, our new narrator slash commander is the person that created Mars. And this is the person that's been talking to us.
Your mission is to enter meta-cyberspace and destroy Diamond's antimatter fortress. Once you're there, we won't be able to communicate. However, Tangram will guide you.
There is a special game over if you lose to the final boss, but we won't be at the final boss for a good minute. So I'll talk more on that when we get there.
We're depending on you.
SFS 101. I think that's the Decref Star.
Mothership Decref Star.
They all look the same though. Oh yeah, I am by myself. No more partners. None. And now we have someone else reading. Actually, this is the original voice that would play, more or less. Yeah.
Get ready.
So, one thing I have to mention, you can fall off here and you will take extreme damage if you fall off this platform. Because basically, the floor is lava. I don't know how I avoided that. Oh. As you can see, this gets hard. Because now you have to do platforming, and this game isn't exactly built for that. Oh. Ah! Yeah, see, you take a lot of damage if you fall. So just jump carefully. Hey, you just need to jump carefully, because otherwise, you're dead. Hey, you're just gonna keep falling in there and you're gonna get frustrated. No voice. Yeah, like, so for a lot of these missions, if you fall down, you're probably screwed if you don't immediately get back.
Warning.
Welcome. I am Tangram. Are you here to save me? Please, hurry. Enter.
So now Tangram is talking to us. She's supposed to guide us to, well, save her.
Contact.
I wonder if there's a TTS voice, text-to-speech voice of like that. So here we are again.
Get ready.
Oh, but this song! Ah, crap!
Get
Oh, this is a hot jam. Oh, Jesus. And it puts me back at the start. Electrified floor, by the way. And then we have the dive on arm. Just like, yeah. I love that song, to be honest. Like, I know that song because that's like definitely final level-ish song. That song just speaks final level to me.
I can feel your heartbeat. Your power. At last. But something is wrong. The fortress defense system is fully functional. You must be careful. The Daimon are very powerful.
While ready. Warning. Warning.
Boss fight.
Warning. Warning.
Two Moltons.
Ziggurat.
Or two Ziggurat, excuse me. Moltons. I mean, Molton is just a small version of Ziggurat, to be perfectly honest.
Get ready.
Now, the thing about it is, only one of them will do, like, the cannon thing. Or actually both will. And it's obvious, just like focus on one. And you can use the body of one of them just to block the shots of the other. Like, I could just sit here for a bit. Okay, now I can't. He's like, no! I don't think he likes me sitting behind his cover. Oh, my cover though.
Warning. Warning.
Up ahead, you'll see a major blockade. Hold back the worm and break through the barrier. Head for the center and break through.
I believe this is another platforming mission that ends with the Diamond Worm, if I remember right.
Center.
See, now we have interesting. We even have interesting stage/episode names. Oh yeah, this one is rough.
Get ready.
So you kind of need to be careful, obviously. There you go. Honestly, it makes me want to restart when that happens, because I gotta make it across this and not fall. Which it's easier if I get all the way over there first and then take these guys out. But that's the problem, is that because auto lock is on, because the game has auto lock, you can't really turn off lock on. So I can't like just jump over it. I can't just jump and make it. No, 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 no! Oh, so close.
Get ready.
About this one that's close to me, you know? Okay, no? Not picking that one up. Oh yeah! That's the main thing you have to take out, is the cannon. It's not a one-hit KO, but it will hurt. if you get smacked by it. Or if that happens. There is, like, you can stand on the edge and, like, avoid it. I wish that would stop happening, though. Because that just makes, like, that really makes things rough. God dang it. It makes this super hard, and this makes this super annoying too. Because, and I'm dead. This is one of those worst. That's the only thing I hate about this mission is this. Because it's like, okay, you want to dash, but the game just won't let you. No, why'd you do a short dash? I held the button! Like, you hold the button, as the game's just like, no. This is the angle. There we go. Yeah, you have to find that perfect spot to shoot from. Otherwise, nothing. Otherwise, you just. It won't work because you have to shoot directly inside the cannon. My neck is killing me right now. The chair I'm sitting in is not exactly comfortable anymore. This chair is a hand-me-down from my aunt and uncle, and this chair is pretty much
There's something I must tell you.
like 23 years old.
Active here, joined to the antimatter fortress. I am one of Daimon's weapons, and I can't help but destroy you. All this time, I have been working to eliminate you. Nothing can be done.
Oh.
Mars, I have dealt with your base. You're next!
Our evil bad guy is back talking. So, I believe this is our second to last mission. Before the game. Before our final one.
Changing arms.
I think it is. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, actually, I think it is. because now we're in a boss rush, like an actual boss rush. So
Stratos.
it's been a while since we've seen Stratos. If anybody's played the Oratorial Tangram,
Rabby.
CD attack. So you can only damage it when it does its main attack, because it has all that armor. So you won't be doing much, like maybe like 2%, like 0.2% of damage. So there is one thing I should show. I don't know why it turned me around. Now we have another Stratos. There's a secret I will show you for this mission, that of what can happen if you, or what happens if you do a certain something. Ow, we traded. And now we fight two Stratos. So if I let this happen, and get my butt kicked, let's not pick up that one. Hatter's back!
You saved my life. You think I'd forget? I've got your back.
And oh yeah, they don't pay attention to Hatter.
Go now. Victory will be ours. There are so many opportunities to come. Damn, it's so bright.
Sgt.Hatter, the hero, is gone.
He's just gone. He helped us out one last time.
So close. Just a little more. I am with you.
Now, because I used all those repair discs, I get an E rank, but I wanted to show that bit off, because I feel like that's pretty epic.
Warning.
Now here's the final boss, which actually has a special game over.
Destiny awaits.
Mankind has chosen the path of destruction.
Soon the Antimatter Fortress will be activated.
Forgive me for the pain you will now receive.
Jeez, Daimon, what are you doing to Tangram? So I want to show off like the special game over.
Find the sphere.
I want to show off the special game over first before
Warning.
I actually fight this.
Warning.
Because this actually is a pretty easy. This actually is honestly a pretty easy fight, in my opinion. Compared to everything that you fought previously, this is actually pretty easy.
I must destroy you. You've seen too much. You know too much.
Jeez, Daimon, would you stop?
Tangram.
So yeah, anybody who's played
Get ready.
and then it'll wink. Or not. I want to show off. So now that we lost,
Over. Await your destruction.
the universe is destroyed. That's it. Okay, so that's what happens if you. That's what happens if you lose. And that's it. You can shoot Tangram to like shut it down. You can shoot Tangram to shut it down temporarily, but it will just reactivate and go back to attacking you. But that's it. That's the game. That is Virtua-On Mars. So it was a nice time to revisit this. It was a nice time to revisit this game. It's been quite a while.
Destiny has been set in motion. You have freed me. I am so grateful. But now a real challenge awaits you. Mankind became absorbed in the false security of the virtual century. They ignored reality and its dangers. They were plagued with constant wars and greedy syndicates. And now, they've awoken from the fantasy of the virtual century and into the reality of the universe. The danger doesn't end with Daimon. Life is filled with hostility and greed and pain. It's unfair, but this is the nature of the universe. You have the courage to face reality, then you will be victorious. This chapter ends, and a new one begins. Embrace humanity's destiny.
So that's pretty much the ending. We just float back to reality, I suppose. Or I'm dead. Either way, universe is saved. Universe is saved. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Virtua-On Mars is over. So yeah, I believe I said this before. This game is essentially the black sheep of the Virtua-On series because, for one, a lot of the fans of the series, everyone's favorite Virtuoids, essentially got nerfed. Essentially got nerfed all the hell. And really, the only suits that are like clearly strong are like is pretty much Timjin and maybe the Farmed. That's about it. And then there's a lot of the Virtuoids that essentially just didn't make it into the game. Or they either didn't make it, or they got a crappier version of themselves added in instead. Which, that honestly kind of sucks. Like, that honestly kind of sucks in my opinion. Because, what are you gonna do? Anyway, that is pretty much the ending. And as for our end credits, we get to see this Virtuoid walk on the screen during the end credits. I honestly like this game. It's not my absolute favorite because my absolute favorite is I have no idea who these voice actors are. I wonder if they did anything else. But yeah, get to see Virtuoids in the back doing stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much this game. Like, nobody really, like, this one doesn't exactly get talked about too much. Like, if you're just gonna play Virtua-On for the competitive scene, or just play it, or really, heck, even to just have fun, play Virtua-On Oratorial Tangram. Play the version on Xbox and PS3, which you might not be able to now because, well, Microsoft and Sony have pretty much destroyed their online stores for those consoles. The game is still around on Dreamcast, and heck, you could probably, I don't want to say it, but you could probably find a ROM. Probably find a ROM of it somewhere and play it, but it wouldn't feel the same. It wouldn't necessarily feel the same. I mean, unless you could somehow figure out a way to emulate the twin sticks. Like, emulate like twin sticks control. You're not gonna have like the actual Virtua-On experience, the Virtua-On arcade experience, which is using twin sticks. A PlayStation controller can more or less be a good substitute because the twin sticks are located next to each other, and you can use the triggers as your fire buttons, and like the X and all your face buttons is like turbos and whatnot. Like, you can kind of set it that way, which I've done that on the Xbox 360 version using a certain controller. It still wouldn't be the same, but I mean, it's a close substitute. And I've seen some people come up with some really, well, the word for ghetto now is like jank at this point. Some really jank setups for twin sticks. But hey, I mean, you take what you can get. As for this game, I mean, I'm impressed that it actually it did impress me that this game actually does have a story mode, and it's not just, okay, fight everybody and then get to the end and beat the final boss and then have an ending, which I don't even really think Oratorio Tangram actually had an ending. It was more like you have this ending, well, you have the end credits, and it's more just see your images of your Virtuoid floating through the sky, and that was pretty much it. I'm not happy that Fei-Yen is just constantly in the background for these end credits. So it's nice that this game actually did gain a story, and it's also nice that this game, well, FYI, and I believe I mentioned this in like part 1, this game also did bring some of its characters over to Super Robot Taisen Alpha 3. Well, I think it's called Super Robot Wars Alpha 3. And I believe that's on the PS2. I don't think people really use those characters though, because I mean, you had broken units like you had other broken units like the main character unit and a couple of what was it, Bonpreos, Ideon, and a couple of other super robots that were just like way more powerful. So I don't really think anybody really used the Virtua-On characters. But I mean, this game has a story, and it does try to like put together like everything that's happened up to this point, instead of just you having to crack open a manual and read, which is generally what video games did back then. It was like, okay, hey, read. This is what your story is. If you want it, read it. I don't mind that either. But hey, we got a story mode, and you still technically have an arcade mode. Although a lot of people probably don't like that either, because it's a 2-on-2 instead of a 1-on-1. So you can see why this one isn't the most talked about. Why I would say this isn't the most talked about Virtua-On game. But it's still a pretty good title. All clear result. Check it out. I believe that's my total out of all the playthroughs I've done for this game. and it just gave me the clear time of this for being 2 hours 20 minutes essentially. 76 missions, because you can do a lot more. And I used a lot of, and I don't recall using 48 repair discs. Maybe that's between multiple playthroughs, but who knows. But yeah, that's this game. The other thing that I should say, for essentially beating dramatic mode on various difficulties, beating it on easy mode gets you that little Virtuoid that was running in the end credits. And let me tell you, that thing is a piece of crap. I will tell you right there. I'm trying to remember what you get for normal mode. I don't exactly remember what you get exactly for normal mode. I want to say you get the 747. I want to say you get the Temjin 747, or you get Temjin 1080, or you get the Temjin 1080. I'm not entirely sure. Hard mode gets you a farm to Hatter, so you get Sgt.Hatter a farmed. And very hard mode gets you the White Knight Temjin, which is the most broken thing in this game. All the other Virtuoids, to unlock them, for the most part, to unlock them, you have to defeat them in the game. It's either you defeat a set number in the game. Oh yeah, I remember when I played this in 2005. That was fun. And in 2006. I played this game quite a bit, let's be honest. Dang it, I should have saved it on the last mission. I don't know which one is what. I'm gonna save over this one, I don't care. But essentially, like, you get the Temjin, the White Knight, which that is the most broken thing in this game, because it has an incredible amount of energy reserves for its weapons. It has an incredible amount of armor, and it's like its stats are just through the roof. It can still be defeated, but I mean, that thing is pretty much, hey, I'm going to use this to get double S ranks and everything else. The other thing that you unlock for this, which I don't know if it'll play, is that you get to watch the opening, and it has Sgt.Hatter voicing over it. So I definitely want it. Like, now, as for the Virtua-On series, and I've been talking a lot, I want to see another Virtua-On game. I mean, it's 2021. I think this was more or less the last Virtua-On game that was made.
Presented by Sega.
This was like the last Virtua-On game that was made, because Virtua-On Oratorio Tangram did get ported to Xbox 360 and PS3, but I don't think we'll see another port anytime soon. Or just another Virtua-On game. I honestly want to see another one. I might do another video of this game's dramatic mode. I don't know. No, not dramatic mode, but arcade mode. I doubt it, though. I doubt it, though, because there's not much. There's not exactly a whole lot. There's not exactly a whole lot much else to show. I might just do like videos of like the bad endings. Like do videos of bad endings if I can. Anyway, I kind of want to see if it'll play the alternate opening. I do have a video of that. I do have a video of that opening. It's just I'd rather show it here again, and this time it's gonna be like in more or less HD. More HD. Well, slightly better quality than the previous version. So
Sega.
Yeah.
Created by Hitmaker.
Actually, I'll just cut this off. I think I can try and upload it separately. No, I'll let it play.
Abandoned. Ignored.
I don't know what game I'll play next.
Fueled by the greed of cyber.
I don't know what game I'll play next after this. I've heard some people mention like, oh, I should go back to playing Sonic. Like, hey, like, do you still like Sonic or do you still like Mega Man? I was kind of trying to just take a break from those because those are just easy to jump into. Those are easy to jump into when like I have easier access to my PC and PS4 than I do to any of my other consoles because I have to pull those consoles out of my closet, hook them back up like I did for this one. I had to plug back in my PS2 just to get this recorded. I might just do some Star Ocean 3 videos because I still have post game to do to show off. Or I might try and work on getting the last little bit of Legend of Mana done. I don't know. By the time this video goes up, I'll be like 34 years old and I'll still be confused as to what to do with my life and everything else. I'll figure something out. There's quite a number of games I need to get to, and I just wanted to show this one off as a playthrough, especially like at least just once. Go through the whole game. No, it's not gonna play the ending. It's not gonna play the opening just yet. Probably because it didn't play the first time. So I guess I'll try and upload a better version of it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I am Brad Reed, the Gaming Mole. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. See you next Saturday for whatever game I put in this time slot.